Welcome back to the last and final video on the topic of the FOIL distributive property concept. I saved this problem for the last because it's rather a lengthy problem. While it's not difficult, you also have to make some assumptions along the way to solve the problem. So without further delay, let's get started. As always, first you want to solve the expression on the top using the FOIL concept method. So it'll be ax plus 2 times bx plus 2 equals 0. So using the FOIL method, we would arrive at abx squared plus 2ax plus 2bx plus 4. This is equal to 0. Now we know that a plus b equals 0. In terms of b is what the question is asking. That means b equals 4 minus a. So substitute wherever you see b for a, or you can do it as actually you can do it the other way around. A equals 4 minus b because we want the problem in terms of b. So let's disregard this one. Let's use this way. So substitute wherever it's a as 4 minus b. So it's 4 minus b, right, times b x squared plus 2 times 4 minus bx plus 2bx plus 4 equals 0. As I said, the problem is lengthy, not because it's difficult, but it's just the way it's done. So we have bx squared times b. 4 is 4bx squared minus b squared x squared plus this, see, you have to multiply the 2 times 4 times x. So that's 8x. 2 times minus b times x is negative 2bx plus 2bx plus 4 equals 0, right? So these two cancel out, which leaves us with 4bx squared minus b squared x squared plus 8x plus 4 equals 0, right? Now, if you take the x squared out of here as a common factor, then it leaves us with 4b minus b squared plus 8x plus 4. Now this looks like a quadratic equation where a equals 4b minus b squared, b equals 8, and c equals 4, right? So if you plug it into the quadratic expression, which is minus b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a, that means it's negative 8 plus or minus root of 8 squared minus 4 times 4b minus b squared times c is 4 over 2 times 4b minus b squared. What we could do now is, let's actually, I'm going to leave some space here and move this over here. Minus 8 plus or minus square root of 64 minus, if you multiply this, 4 times 4 is 16. So 16 times 4 is again negative 64b squared. And then negative of negative is plus 16. Oh, sorry, this would be b, 64b. Sorry, this is b plus 16b squared, right? Over 2 times 4b minus b squared, right? Now we can make the assumption that if what is inside the square root is equal to 0, then x is only has one solution. So what does that mean is just take the variable within the square root. So we can write it as 16b squared minus 64b plus 64 is equal to 0, right? We can actually simplify this even further. If we take 16 out, that'll be b squared minus 4b plus 4 equals 0. Now we can use this. 16 equals 0 is irrelevant, so we can strike it out. So we want 4b squared but we also want negative 4b. The only way we can achieve that would be b squared minus 2b plus 4 equals 0. If you chop it off right here, it'll be b minus 2. Minus 2 would be b minus 2 equals 0. B minus 2 equals 0. And b minus 2 equals 0. So b equals plus 2. So what we are saying is essentially when b equals 2, x has only one solution. That's what we're saying. We're not solving for x, we're solving for b. If b equals 2, that is the case when what is within the square root equals 0, then x has one solution given b equals 2. That's a lengthy problem, but I really wanted to get this problem out because you also should know how to solve problem of this capacity so that your brain is trained to take on this sort of challenge. We are officially done with our sequence of videos on the topic of FOIL distributive property. Obviously, I'll come back more with practice problems at a later point of time, but I think I've covered enough problems to give you an idea of on how to go about doing these type of problems. So stay tuned to my channel for more videos on other topics within the heart of algebra and other domains for the SAT mathematics preparation. So if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel. Please share the videos with your family and friends. And I thank you for your participation. I'll see you with another topic. Stay tuned.